Hello everyone and welcome back. It's great to see everyone again. I'm sorry I didn't get anything out last week, but computer blew up. It was pretty bad. I'd ordered new parts for the computer, they arrived, other parts broke. It was just one thing after another. So I couldn't get anything recorded, I couldn't get anything cooked, I couldn't do anything. But we're back, and today we are going to cook something super quick, super delicious, and really, really good. This is just one of those simple dishes that my mom used to make when I was growing up. And when I was younger, I always thought, oh wow, this is so special because it came with these like puff pastry shells that I thought she made from scratch and everything, only to find out later that no, she bought them in the grocery store and baked them off in the oven real quick. And I expect that's what we're all going to do. That's what I do. I don't know anyone who makes them from scratch. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, they're called vol au vent shells or puff pastry shells, and they come frozen. You just take them out of the freezer, you let them thaw, you put them in the oven for 20 minutes, and they're done. The other part of it, of course, is something we all know and love called chicken a la king. Except most people are going to use canned cream soups and all that kind of stuff, which are just horrible. So we're going to make our own cream sauce just as fast as you could do it with the canned one. So let's get started because I'm recording this video really, really late. It's now 8 p.m. tonight, and I am starving. This is my dinner. This is what happens when you watch a bunch of streams and fall asleep right afterwards. So, not a good thing. So, on my board, we can see I've just got a couple of chicken breasts, some salt, some pepper, got some frozen peas and carrots. I've got some milk, and I have my fry pan already warming up. Getting a little bit too hot, so we'll just pull that off for now. And we're just going to, as always, we're going to start off by just cutting up some chicken into small bite-sized pieces. And the reason we do them small is, well, they cook faster. Simple, quick. A good sharp knife does really help with this stage. Otherwise you're going to be fighting to cut the chicken. So to do it quickly, I just, as you see, I cut into strips. And I just cut those strips into little chunks. You know me. I don't like to do things the hard way. I like to do things really as quick as I can. I tried to do a little shortcut there, and this is why a lot of these life hacks and all this don't actually work. It might work 1 out of 20 times if your timing is perfect. But if it's not, you end up burning the butter and everything that was in the fry pan. So we're just going to quickly brown some more butter. I never said this was the Food Network. This is real cooking in real homes. And guess what? Things don't always work. But you can hear my pan is already nice and warm. So in goes the chicken. You get rid of that chicken cutting board because, well, we don't need to wash that. I'm just using my good old faithful cast iron fry pan today, as always. So all I have in there is a little bit of butter for the second time, and try not to burn it like I did. We've got our chicken. We're going to season this. Now, because we aren't using a pre-canned, pre-seasoned soup mix, we're going to do all this ourselves, and we can season it exactly how we want. So I've got some salt and pepper in there, and we've got some garlic powder. This is going to be super quick and easy. Now, I did pre-bake the shells. They are in the oven. You gotta love when you go to try and find something and it's not there. All I added there was a little bit of rosemary and a little bit of thyme, like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of each, a pinch. I keep hearing comments and videos, how much is a pinch, how much is a dab, how much is... A pinch is exactly that. It's what you can hold between your fingers. So just like that, and if I try and get my hand there, you can see that's about a pinch. A pinch is roughly 1/8 of a teaspoon. And it just goes up from there. A splash of milk is, well, a little bit more than a bit. Now, to get our cream sauce, we have a couple of options. One, if you have heavy cream in the house, there's nothing stopping you. Just checking this chicken. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from just pouring some heavy cream in there and reducing it. I'm going to make basically a cream sauce with the chicken and everything in there, just using a simple roux, and you'll see how quick all this comes together. I'm cooking over a medium high heat, just because I want this cooked. I'm hungry. Like I said, this is my dinner. I was planning on recording this earlier, but hey, like I said, I fell asleep. The real life kicking in. I hope you're all holding up and holding in there okay. I see some states some places in the States are trying to start reopening everything. Here in Montreal, still not. We're still on lockdown with no real sight of anything changing in the near future. And you know what? That's okay with me. I'd much rather stay under lockdown until they know what's going on and they know how to fix this before everyone starts trying to get back to a normal life. Let's all be healthy and stay alive for the rest of the year. There's no point to rush to do anything. It's still going to be there when we get out. So this chicken is almost done. So now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Let's start building up the base of this sauce. We'll also add our frozen peas and carrots. Now, I'm using peas and carrots because, first of all, it's what I have in the freezer. Second of all, normally when you make a chicken a la king, this is what you're going to put in it. You can also use them when if you're doing a chicken pot pie. And if you don't like peas and carrots, totally leave them out. Change the veg for what you like. I've done this in the past and just used corn. It comes out just as nice. We're just going to let that warm up a touch. In the bottom of the fry pan here, I can see I've got a nice base of liquid that's going to flavor our sauce. The juices from the chicken and everything. Now I'm adding roughly a tablespoon of sugar. Not sugar. It's not dessert we're making. I just added a tablespoon of flour. I'm trying to make a sauce, not caramel, with the chicken. See, this is what happens when I do the videos later in the night. I'm tired and I make mistakes, but I'm human. So now I'm not going to start moving the camera and everything, but all that juice that I was just talking about that was in the bottom of the pan has now been picked up by the flour. So don't worry if all of a sudden when you look at your mixture and it looks all dry and pasty. That's what you want. That means now when we add our milk, and yes, I am Canadian, so that means we use primarily milk in bags. I know that confuses the hell out of everybody. I think it confuses us too a lot. But at least I've got my cute cow picture. So now we're going to add roughly a cup of our... We'll make sure the milk's not in the way. Cup of milk to our mixture. And what's going to happen now is the flour and the butter are going to release into the milk. And as it starts to simmer, it's going to thicken everything. And that's exactly what we want. Use your spatula or your spoon and make sure you get all the little bits off the bottom of the pan. There's a ton of flavor down there and it's really, really good. You don't want to leave that unattended too long as I walk away from the pan, of course. I got scared there. I thought I'd lost another spice. I just have a little bit of paprika here. It's just going to add a little bit of color and flavor to this. I hope that was paprika, not cayenne. This is starting to thicken now and all come nice together. And like I said, this happens fast. So you want to be careful that you don't let it boil over. Because cleaning milk off your stovetop, prepare for a fun weekend. Now we're just going to get a little spoon and you can see, try and get this on camera, how it coats the back of the spoon. When you run your finger through it, it stays. Also a good time to test the seasoning of your sauce. Really, really nice. The sauce is thickened up beautifully. I am going to give it another shot of salt and pepper. We're done. That's how quick you can make this dinner. Now, as I said, I already did my shells. And this, you can see, this is all they are. Nice little puff pastries. You can get these, by the way. I'm just going to put that. Whoops, sorry, we're out of focus. You can get these, by the way. Come on, focus. There. Yes, no. Hello. There. Oh, man. This is what happens when I don't plan for videos. You can get these pre-baked. And they just come in a little package. The thing I don't like about those ones is most of the time they're made with all kinds of fats and artificial stuff. Whereas when you can buy it frozen, and if you read the ingredients, or it'll say right on the front, it'll be marked all butter, and it'll just taste so much nicer. And because you're baking them, the frozen ones, even though they're all butter and not all artificial, are cheaper than the ones that you buy pre-baked. So, try to get all that goodness out of there. And take your little tops. That's a little hot. And there we go. Chicken a la king. Don't need that in the picture. Simple, easy, absolutely delicious. This is going to be so hot, but hey, it's dinner, and I am so hungry. I cannot believe it or not, I just took a little piece of the chicken. I can taste the peas and the carrots. I can taste all the seasonings. It's a quick, simple dinner. We've done this, including all my yammering, in under 20 minutes. A great meal that will make anyone happy. And it's just that quick and simple. Sorry this isn't the normal videos we do. It's just, I figured I'm going to film the dinner. I had planned on making this a little bit better video, but you know what? You still get the idea. You still see how quick it was, all in one pan, cutting up the chicken, making a simple in-pan cream sauce, and then just pouring it over the shells. If you don't want to do the shells, for whatever reason, put it over rice. Do it over pasta. Up to you. Serve it in a bowl. It will still taste delicious. So, until next time, as always, thank you ever so much for stopping by. I just wanted to share one of my childhood dinners, my childhood memories, and to show you everyone just how quick and simple you can make this at home. Cooking like this isn't hard, doesn't take a lot. Anybody can do this. So, if you want to see more videos like this, click that like button down below, click the subscribe button. Check us out at 5pmchef.com, where we have all these recipes posted, as well as other stuff. We have our forum where you can leave messages and all that. So, until next time, my name is Andrew. I am the 5pm Chef. And until we meet again, enjoy.